Okay, so it has been a while since I've done a stream on Black Ops 3 Zombies, but I got my internet upgraded last month, and I did some test streams on Sonic Forces, and those worked out pretty well for the most part, so we're gonna try it again tonight. So, to fill you in on what I'm doing, I set up a high round run on the Giant before work today. I decided, you know what, I'm going to try to go for another round 100, since I finally managed to set up the strategy that I wanted. And if you're wondering what that strategy is, well, it's very tedious to set up, so let me explain. I'm just starting round 56 here, and what I've done is I've set it up with my Gobblegum pack here so that I can get Pack-a-Punch weapons without having to open the Pack-a-Punch. And the reason I want to do that is because I didn't open this door. Because this is a really solid train spot. Because, you know, not only can they never come from behind me, but 99% of the spawns are from behind the trap. The only exception being a few dog spawns and that one window that's in front of the trap. So, what I wanted to do for the longest time was set up a weapon with dead wire. I chose the Vesper just because it's close to where I'm running. And just use wall power or crate power to get a weapon upgraded. Slap dead wire on it with bullet boost and then just run in here. So the way I've set this up, I have self-med along with an RK5 that has dead wire on it if I ever go down, which I did once in this game. You can see it on the hot bar at the bottom of the screen. And that was right before I left for work today. I got a little sloppy earlier. But yeah, basically, this is just where I'm going to spend the whole game, just running behind this trap. The real hard part about setting up this strat is trying to get the Wonder Wap Pack-a-Punch out of the box. Because the mystery box, the mystery box is a gamble. You know, you never know what you're going to get. It could take you like 2 tries or it could take 20 tries. And it took me the latter, which got even more complicated when you factor in that the very first time the box moved, it went back there to the only spot I didn't want it to go. So the only way I was able to get the Wonder Waff once the box moved was to keep hoping I could get Fire Sale, because I don't have it in my pack. I didn't set it up that way. Because realistically, if I was going to run Fire Sales in my pack, I would have had to... I hate dogs, man. I hate dogs. So as I was saying... Fucking hell. I was hoping that wouldn't happen for like another 10 rounds, but whatever. But yeah, realistically, as I was saying, the only way I would be able to run Fire Sales on this pack is if I got rid of wall power. And even then, it wouldn't help me that much because I would still have to get crate power immediately after I pop the 3 Fire Sales, which is pretty unlikely, you know, unless you can set it up, you know, in your cycle, which, good luck. Now, the odds are really not on your side. But, yeah, if you've been listening for the last 5 minutes, that's basically the gist of my strategy. And the only reason I wanted the Wonder Waff is for emergency situations like that. Unfortunately, the Wonder Waff was a piece of shit and didn't kill all 3 of the dogs that spawned, so as soon as I got red screened, I knew it was fucked. Because, yeah, you know, what can you do? You know, what can you do when you're holding a Wonder Waff and a dog is chasing you on a red screen? I'm just going to advance my cycle. Because now that I'm at 1 activation for my self-med, I want to start playing a little more carefully. And maybe try to get it replaced. I have quite a few self-meds that I save specifically for games like this. Because I'm not a fan of the whole having to rebuy all your perks when you go down. So if I can preserve that somehow, you know, great. Especially when I'm running a strat like this that was a gigantic pain in the ass to set up. Because if I lose a weapon, you know, if I lost a weapon, that's a big deal. Because it's not a simple process to reset up one of these weapons, especially now. If it was one of my wall weapons, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I would just have to get a wall power and some bullet boosts to get Deadwire back. But if I lost the Wonder Waff, that may as well be game over. Because even if I don't use it that much on my... Even if I don't use the Wonder Waff that much, you still want to have it for when you get backed into a corner like I did earlier. So you at least have a chance to try and salvage it, you know, and not just get killed. So yeah, there's a reason self-med is one of my absolute favorites, because it is a lifesaver in high rounds, especially for more inventive strats like this, where yeah, you really want some kind of life insurance, you know, something to tell you that, you know, it's got your back in case you do something stupid. Because after everything I went through to get this, to get all these weapons set up, I don't want that taken away from me. I'm pretty sure last time I hit my cycle, it was on a fresh one, so I should still have 4 left in my cycle. Now, in an ideal world, I would want to wait until I go down again. Like the fucking idiot I am. Oh my god. Oh my god, what is happening today?
I will repair this debt on my honor.
Well, fuck me, I guess. I've been streaming for less than 10 minutes and I've already gone down twice. I was hoping to keep that number a little lower for a while, but nope, the game says fuck you. That's not happening.
Evil presses in on me.
Alright, well, since I don't have a self-med now, let me go advance my cycle once more. See if I can roll one here. Ha ha!
Take no pleasure from eating this. No pleasure at all.
You don't have to, Tak. It's for the life insurance. Ugh. You know, it honestly makes me feel really dumb when I go like 50 plus rounds without going down once, and then I just get a string of downs like that. It's just really dumb. So after this round here, I'm gonna update the down counter at the bottom there. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do that, you know, fucking 10 minutes in, but such is life. This really shouldn't have happened so early on, but the game just hates me tonight, I guess. Fuck off, dog. See, that's the main reason I don't get super far in this map. I hate dealing with those dogs. Because they're the ones that always screw up my train. They're the one. The dogs just screw up everything. That's all I have to say about them. They just screw everything up. Like, I can run these guys back here no problem all day long. It's just those dogs that screw me up. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm pretty sure both of those downs I had, maybe not the third one, but the second one I know. The second one definitely was because I had a dog chasing me. Alright, I'm going to update the down counter real quick here. Advanced settings, message, downs, 3, 55, 56, 57. There we go. Yeah, that really just makes... having a string of downs like that really just makes me look bad. Because on other maps, you know, I've played like... you know, a lot more rounds. You know, I think my favorite example... Well, I've got a couple. You know, on maps like Ascension and Rev, a couple of other easier maps. On Rev, I think I went like 110 or 115 rounds without going down. And then on Ascension, I played the first like 130 rounds or so, mostly flawless. The first 130 rounds on my 200 game on Ascension, I should say. I played like the first 130 rounds or so without too many downs. But, you know, like from 130 to 140, you know, I had multiple strings of downs. Like, I think I went down 3 or 4 times, you know, in those rounds, and I was not very happy with that. And that kind of happened on my Moon no power game that I did like a year ago, where I played the first 80 or so rounds pretty flawlessly. And then from 80 to 124, everything just kind of fell apart. Trying to avoid having that happen again, because that would really suck. You know, to put so much time and effort into a game. And by that I mean, like, in this case, so far it's only been like maybe 2.5 hours at the least. So not a lot of time, I'd say, but you know, it sucks to get on a high round, you know, and get on a roll and get in a groove with what you're doing, but then, you know, your whole game just gets thrown off balance because you start going down. You know, that really, you know, going down, that really does screw you over. You know, going down really can change the mood of a game, if you ask me. You know, because once you start going down, you start, you know, losing that motivation you had. You know, because it's like, because, you know, when you have like 0 or 1 downs, it's like, you know, you know, sweet, I'm doing so well, I haven't died yet, or I've only died once because it was something stupid. But, you know, once it starts happening more and more, you're just like, what? You're just like, what happened? What happened to this game? You know, it just puts you in a bad mood. That's why I always fear the first down in a game that I have. Because it just lays the framework for more downs to come. Especially if you're playing a longer game. I have serious respect for more pro players who can go like 150, 200 something rounds without ever going down. You know, I have serious respect for people like that. You know, that's a long time to go without ever making a mistake. I just can't pull off that, you know, inhuman level of consistency. Nope. Okay, that was a few hits. Yep, originally I wasn't going to use the trap that much, but it really takes a lot of weight off you for a little bit, especially with the dog spawns. If this game decides to start going happy with spawning dogs on you, it can really take a lot of that weight off of you, because you know, it's just nice knowing that something else is going to take care of it for you while you take a break or whatever. Yep. Another idea I had for this strategy, because originally what I was going to do for a high round on this map was just Wonder Waff spam the whole time and use gums like Alchem and Cashback to keep getting my ammo back. But I ended up deciding not to do that, because one, that's kind of boring, and two, once I figured out how I could use this strat, you know, and do something more interesting, I said, you know what, let's go for that. You know, because then I could use a weapon I don't get to use a whole lot. Yeah, give me a minute. I need to focus for a second.
Not the first time I've been this close to death. Not the first time I've been this close to death.
Yes, you just said that, Takio. But yeah, the dogs are really the only problem. And in my opinion, there is just not really a good way to deal with them. You know, you can just set aside a weapon dedicated to them, but then that's taking up a weapon slot, and it's not always gonna work. You know, just having a solid concrete way to deal with dogs has just always been an issue for me on this map. So I just kind of make do with what I have and hope it works. I know they don't, you know, it doesn't take much damage to kill them, but that's not really the issue with the dogs. It's not that they're strong or anything, they're weak as shit. But the problem is if you don't get them before they start messing up your train, you know, it throws off your rhythm. It throws off the rhythm you have with your train. So you really have to adapt. You know, figure out where they're coming from, and then pick them off as quick as you can. And with a weapon like the Vesper, that's not exactly an easy task, because the Vesper doesn't really have the best range. I'm sure you've noticed, but you know, a rapid-fire SMG was not meant to shoot long range. So it's easiest to wait for when they get closer. Ideally, you know, I don't know if that's the way I want to put it, but just waiting until they're in closer to zap them. It's easiest if Deadwire just takes them out, but that also throws another thing off. Because Deadwire has a quick recharge time, as I'm sure you've noticed. And I basically use that as a way to gauge when it's ready again, when the next horde dies. But when it triggers on a dog and it doesn't kill that many, I kind of have to guess when Deadwire is going to be ready again. The other problem with the Vesper is since it is a rapid-fire weapon, it chews through ammo like nobody's business. Even me firing it in small bursts like that, you still go through plenty on the dogs. I use a lot more shots taking out dogs than I do taking out zombies. Just because they're, erratic and unpredictable with their movement. And I have a strat if I ever have to grab ammo mid-round, which late into the game, this is, theoretically speaking, longer rounds, like round 100 plus or something, I think.
I shall free your souls from your disease.
Again, that's speaking purely theoretically. Oh, I guess since I wasted some ammo, I could show it off. That is, unless we're at the end of the round here, which I think we are. But essentially what I would do if I needed to grab ammo mid-round is just whip out the Wunderwaffe, hoard them all up, and then, basically carry them around the map, grab ammo from here, kind of loop around, and then come back through there and hit the trap. That's the basic gist of it anyway. I can't believe that dog still got through. The only thing that sucks about using the trap is you don't get the XP for the kills. Which, I mean, if you don't care about that, it's not a big deal, but if you're trying to level up, I don't recommend it. Killing all of them is way more fun anyway. But I'm just going for rounds. So whatever gets me through rounds, that's all that's all I care about. I think this was my PB on PS3 when I played this game on PS3. Yep. What I need to do is start running this like I did my Ascension round 200 game, where after every shot of Deadwire, I would pull out my Wonder Weapon in case shit hit the fan. Because, yeah, that could really save me in the long run. Haha, liquid. I don't think I got any dogs in that downtime between the trap recharging. That's sweet. That's rare. Because I've had times where I've got 3 of them at once. And that sucks. I hate dealing with that. Hey, who gave you permission to spawn there? Alright. Traps off. Hi, dog. Alright. Another one. Ideally, the best time, in my opinion, to hit the dogs is right after you pop dead wire, because you have a little bit of downtime in between your dead wire recharge. You know, it's just a good down period to hit them in. It's a small one, but, you know, it works. The problem is when you don't hear a spawn and you don't know it's coming. Like that. See? I didn't hear that one. You know, since you're constantly moving, you know, you don't always hear the spawns. Right, traps recharged. Not clear yet. I'm not going to go for it. It's another thing you have to choose when you go for the trap. Okay. Nope. It's not. It's too hot. There we go. Now we have an opening. Another inconsistency with this strat. You know, when you can hit the trap. Because, you know, sometimes there's a clearing as soon as it finishes recharging and you can hit it right away. And then other times you get moments like that where, you know, it takes a while to get an opening and it just never happens. You know, they're pretty damn aggressive at this point. I don't know if you noticed that, but yeah. The zombies get pretty goddamn aggressive. I meant to slide through that. It's the last thing you want to do on a high round. Unless you're trying to end the game. Yeah. You know, just going into the trap and killing yourself. That's just about the worst thing you could... Deadwire must have triggered on the zombie then, because couldn't have been the dog. You know, Deadwire doesn't chain from that far away, I can tell you that. Stupid dog. Yeah, so I took the waft. I already explained it, but I took the waft because I wanted to have a weapon for emergencies, and the other reason I'm seeing it now is for the down period in between deadwire recharging and potential dogs spawning. Okay, traps ready. We got a clearing. Let's go. Traps ready. Let's go. He must have spawned from the window. Yep, I think ideally, in order to preserve ammo, I would wait until I get like 3 or 4 of them from the window to shoot them. Because I can just run this one guy around like this. Yeah, see, that's more appropriate. Ah, shit. Stupid dog. Jesus. How many of you dogs are there? How many of you dogs are there right now? There. Jeez. Don't like those dog spawns. Not one bit. There's 2 of you? Okay, you forced my hand. Again. That's really going to be a problem down the line if I have to keep doing that. Because Wonderwaffe ammo is not infinite, and I hardly get any power-ups at all. In fact, In fact, if you don't count the max ammos I get on dog rounds, I haven't seen one since I got all my weapons pack punched with dead wire. So yeah, I think that might be something they changed. That they got rid of the chance for dead wire to spawn power-ups. So I haven't seen one in ages. So yeah, it's kind of weird. Normally you see at least a couple per round, but I haven't been seeing any, so... You know, I'm just operating on the principle that the game is not going to give me anything. So I have to make do with whatever I have. And just that's it. Good luck. Ugh, that is a terrible spawn. That is a terrible dog spawn, right next to the box. Don't like it when the dogs spawn right in front of me, too. You know, 'cause it's like, are you just trying to piss me off now? 'Cause that's what it feels like when it does that. You know, just when the game spawns them right in front of me, it's like, you're just trying to piss me off now, aren't you? Like, really? Go. Oh, get out of here. Let me go grab some ammo. Boop. Oh, I didn't even need to. I'm not keeping track of rounds.
Your stench dishonors my sinuses.
So next dog round will be 67 or 68. Ha! This dead wire works on dogs. That's the reason I played that's the reason I played Kino der Toten without power and without ever opening a door. Just played the whole game in the first room. Just so I didn't have to deal with the Nova crawlers, because those suck. Dog. You do not have my permission to spawn there, dog. What is wrong with you? That is just screwed up, dude. No respect, man. These dogs have no respect. These dogs just have no respect, man. No respect at all. See how they like this. Yeah, so they are at the window. How about we fix that? I don't like it when the spawn sound of the dogs comes off to my right. Because then I don't know, you know, is it by Jug or is it behind me? That's the worst, man. When a dog spawns behind you and you're just sitting at the trap. That's the worst.
How many zombies does it take to kill Takio? Meet your death, demon. I fear not your great numbers.
Yep, I always... Not taking a chance there. Excuse me, get out of here, mutt. why I don't like dogs, both in real life and in this game. Even in video game form, when they're like this. Too much energy. Don't like that about dogs. Too much energy. Not what I want. Just not what I want in a pet. Nothing against dogs if you have one. I don't like how much energy dogs have. Oh, there are quite a few of you spawning from that window this time around. Yeah, we'll just fix that. Got a few more of you, huh? I wish I had something more interesting to say right now, but you know, I've kind of said everything I need to about my strat anyway. You know, just if you still play this game and you've got everything you need to get it set up, give it a shot. I always see shots used as a failure on my part to control the situation. But in that situation, there wasn't much I could have done. You know, there were a ton of dog spawns. It messed everything, you know, messed up my rhythm. And then the zombie spawns kind of forced me into the corner there. Game is going really trigger happy with the dog spawns right now. I don't like it. You know, if dog spawns was something I could turn off, I definitely would turn them off. Because it would make me so much better at this map. Honestly, I might have to raise the goal because we only have 11 rounds to go until then, and it's not going to take me like 4 hours to get there. I'm going to be streaming for at least 3 hours. It's, you know, quarter after midnight right now where I live, and I'm usually up till 3 or 4 in the morning anyway. So I figure I might as well get my rounds in. I heard you, Hound. Where are you? Know you're coming. There you are. Ah, got it right in the middle of 2 dog spawns. Nice. It's 2 less hounds I have to worry about. I love it. Yes, Trap. Kill all the dogs. If only there was a way to, like, force a bunch of dogs to spawn. You know, like, if there was some way to break the dog spawns so they didn't come out as much during rounds. I would totally use that. I think that trap got like 6 or 7 hounds there. That was awesome. Trap MVP. Stupid dog. Those dogs are pretty much the only things increasing my headshots right now. Wait your damn turn, dogs. Ugh! Did it again. That was a mistake. That was just a mistake. I didn't mean to go there. I meant to loop back around, but I kind of pushed myself into the corner there when I didn't need to. I'm wasting so much WAF ammo in just this one round. I really don't need to. Stupid dog. Okay. We got 1 from the window. 2. 3. 4. There, how about we zap ya? There you go. Who gave you permission to spawn back there? Stupid dog, man.
From your disease. I am surrounded. I hope that is not a worry.
Are you fucking joking? These jokers just got me. I slid past them. How did that hit? How?
One day you may be worthy.
Oh, get out of here. Get that garbage out of here, dude. Get that garbage down out of here. Get that garbage down out of here, dude. What the hell? That's just bullshit. That is just bullshit, dude.
Don't be too anxious to cross swords with Tokyo.
Who gave you permission to spawn there, you stupid dog? Honestly, the only way I feel like I can redeem this game now is if I play like 20 rounds flawless here. Cause that was all just trash. These last 10 rounds have just been absolute trash. You know, just at the rate I'm going, this is not gonna This isn't gonna work.
Death comes for us all. Something worse.
You know, just the rate I've been going on the last 10 rounds for downs is just not sustainable at all. Dog, you do not have my permission to spawn there. Thing about dogs, they just don't listen. They don't listen, yo. These hounds just don't listen. Oh shit, what? Why did I do that? What was I doing? Oh my god, I am half awake right now. I'm just half awake, only half awake right now. Oh my god, what is wrong with me, dude? I've had to waste 8 shots already. And it's been, I think, 3 rounds since I got max ammo. I mean, like, it's not bad, I guess, but you know, that's 8 times I've had to bail myself out. And one time it didn't even fucking work. Hell no, dog. And you still got through anyway. Fuck you. Go. Who gave you permission to spawn on this side, mutt? There you go, just run right into it. I love it. Alright, let's get back in it. Let's get back into that rhythm. Yep, ideally you want to try to keep your train... Ideally you want to try to keep pushing them back. But sometimes you just get backed up. Sometimes you just get backed up, dude. That's all I can say. But yeah, it seems like if you keep them towards the front, the dogs don't spawn as much. And I thought I heard a dog spawn. And I was bracing myself for one, but I didn't need to. Yeah! Kept them up front for the whole duration of that. The whole duration of that cooldown period. Nice. I think we're at the end of the round. Yeah, we are. There we go. And I'm gonna go advance my cycle again. So that should be starting a new one. Next time I need it. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's 3 dog spawns I just heard. You can piss off, game. And a 4th one, right as the trap turns off. Irritating. I heard another one. I see you, game. I see what you're doing. Okay. 2 dogs. Wait your damn turn, dog. You don't get to budge in front of everybody else. You don't get to cut in front. Yeah, okay. Yeah, force my hand again, dog. See what happens. Keep trying that. Keep trying that. Alright, so after this round will be max ammo, so not super worried about running out of ammo. It's not gonna happen, but you know, if it's ever necessary. Okay, settle down. Jesus. Settle down, dog. I think I'm getting my rhythm down for keeping them pushed back. Yeah, I think I'm starting to get the hang of my rhythm for keeping them pushed back. I think I'm just starting to get the hang of it. So I'm getting more consistent at it. And that rhythm seems to work out a lot better than the U-turns I've been doing in the back, because those can get chaotic sometimes. You know, if I got too many back there or something. Tell him, Takio. Okay, I heard two of you, so. Yeah, I had to retreat for a little bit. There we go. Back up front. Yep, the other thing this new rhythm gives me more control over is the trap. That's the other thing this new rhythm is giving me more control over when I hit the trap. Because I don't have to wait for an opening now. You know, I'll be right there in like 2 seconds when it's on, so, you know, we good. Yeah. Alright, so this is going to be ammo. So we're going to get a freebie here. And I think after round 70 here, I think after this round here, I'm going to update the goal to round 85 to 90. So I think I can realistically do that by the end of the night tonight. You know, a lot would be different about this map if it had Widow's Wine.
At last, the tide tips in our favor.
pause here. And I'm gonna change the goal from round 75 to 80 to round 85 to 90. Because we're almost at 75 already. I think I can realistically go for 85. Oh shit, I didn't update the... I'm just realizing this now, but the down counter, when I added the 4th round, I didn't update it to 4. I just left it at 3 and added the round number. Oh, now I look like an idiot. I hear 2 of you, and I ain't dealing with that. Go to hell, dog. It's where you belong. There you go. As Nikolai would say, enjoy hell. Just go back to hell, dog. That's where you belong anyway. You're a hellhound. Literally named after it. You'll be fine. Whatever, dude. Okay. Gotta start killing to push them back. Otherwise I'm gonna get forced back again. The important thing with this loop. Gotta keep shooting. Where did you come from? And another one of you. I think this loop also handles the dogs better. Because instead of interrupting my cycle, they kind of just fit right in with it. So, that's the other thing I've been curious to see with this new loop I've been doing here. Because it's working out a lot better, I'm finding. I've only had a couple rounds of testing with it, but so far I think it works a lot better than the old loop where I'm way back here. Doesn't leave me the most room to maneuver. I can still fall back there if I get pushed back. But yeah. I mean, so far this has been a huge step up. You know, basically just running back and forth between these 2 points. You know, it keeps a decent horde size for Deadwire, and it rounds up the dogs a lot better.
Don't be too anxious to cross swords with Fabio.
Okay, now my rhythm's off. Hold on. Said hold on. Stupid dog. How many of you are there? Good God.
Still not enough for you to stop me.
That's what that backspace is for there. For when shit like that happens. Ugh. There we go. Now we're back in line. Dogs, take a chill pill. Stop spawning for a little bit. That'd be great. Oh, cool. Another one of you. was a small horde size, so next one's gonna be bigger. What? You weren't involved in that chain? Get out of here. Get out of here, dude. What are you? Well, yeah, I guessed by my ammo count that I was at the end of the round, so. Let's go get ammo quick. Whoop! I'm gonna have to shoot that dog, aren't I? Nope. Got a few of you here, so. Yep, that'll kick things off. Bad dog. What the? Excuse me? Yeah, excuse you, dog. Jesus.
Once more, we ascend from darkness.
Yeah, excuse you. My God. That stupid power switch spawn. That is the only one that could possibly screw me over right there. Oh my God. Oh my God. That stupid motherfucking dog. I'm sorry, but I've got to clip that. Me. That is some garbage right there, dude. That is some hot garbage, dude. 5 downs in basically 1 hour. Whereas in the first 55 rounds, you know, that shit didn't happen. This pace of downs is just not sustainable at all. It really needs to stop. Because I don't plan on going through all my self-meds in one game. You know, I obviously want to use a few of them, if I have to, but not all of them. That's what I'm going to be doing at this rate. This is just dumb. That is just dumb. Oh my God. You know, maybe that's why I should have used in plain sight. Because I can just pop that whenever something stupid like this happens. And it would grant me that, you know, it would grant me that post-activation invincibility. But, you know, if I ever went down, I'd be kind of fucked. So, it's basically a pick your poison kind of deal. You know, I want to be super vigilant about activating that, or you want to just not worry about it and just know something's going to have your back if you do end up getting screwed over like that. Well, that's something I want to know now. Like, what are the odds of a hellhound spawning exactly there when there's a horde of zombies in front of me to block my only path out of that corner? Just what are the odds of that? What are the odds of that happening? Alright, the rate these rounds have been going, one more trap cycle should do it. I will say this is a very fast strategy. I do like that. It's just a matter of not fucking dying in the process. If I've been counting my gobblegum correctly, I should be on a new cycle right now, so I should probably start spinning that since I have one self-med left. Since I have one free down left before it'll actually cost me to go down again. Yep. It's just embarrassing, dude. Having 5 downs in the last 15 rounds. Now, that's an average of 1 every 3 rounds. Not good. Not a good look. Wait. Oh, that's it. Okay, I'm early. Alright, I'll grab some ammo and hit up GG here. See what it throws me. The one I can instantly recognize. Cool. Can't believe that one shot didn't get all 3 of these guys. Alright, well, let's hit it again, because I'm not spending half my savings just to hit it once in between rounds. What is it? Crate power. Alright, yep, just get that out of the way. There we go. I always like to wait a little bit, let them gather up before I hit it. Better that way. You get more hits on the trap. Alright. That's the thing about self-med. You know, like when you have it and you haven't gone down yet, it's like, alright, I got 3 free ones. 3 free downs. Feeling good. 2? Okay, I made a mistake. Let's keep going. I have 1 left. I have to be very vigilant. Yeah, and when you got 1 left, like, okay, now I actually have to get serious until I can get my next one. You know, it's like when you're it's like if you want to bring near-death experience to a boss fight and you want to try to grab it preemptively, but you end up taking like 3 or 4 rounds to do the rest of the shit you need to do to get ready for the boss fight. It's like, ah, shit. Hurry up, guys. You know, first round you grab it. Alright, we got 4 rounds of free reprise. Feeling good. 3. Okay. Yeah, okay. Still got plenty of time, guys. 2 rounds. You guys are taking your sweet time here. Should hurry up. 1 round. Guys, can we do this? I don't want to have to grab another one. But that's just how it goes sometimes.
How many zombies does it take to kill Tokyo? Virtue is forged in the fires of adversity.
You know, after I'm done, I should rename this Talking to My Imaginary Audience, because that's basically what I'm doing right now. After the round, I'll update it with the round 70 down. Because, my god, that was some I still can't believe that happened. I don't know if I'm counting that towards my redemption, because my god, just that was so stupid. I'm sorry if you're watching this after the fact and I keep bringing it up, but that is just so ridiculous. That is just so ridiculous, man. Excuse you, where did you come from? Must be a late joiner from the window. There you go. Another pair of you. There. We'll fix that. You know what I should do? I don't have trip mines, but I'm thinking maybe what I should do is grab trip mines and set them up near that power switch. You know, so even if the trip mines don't kill the dog that spawns there, I'm at least alerted to his presence if that ever happens again. You know, like, trip mines really have very little purpose in zombies. But, yeah, that might be the only purpose I can think of to have them right now. Like, I can hardly believe I'm even saying, you know, I want to use trip mines right now, but you know, there may be a practical purpose. You know, it's like, there might be a purpose. I would just have to see how it works. Like, if the trip mine goes off before the dog fully spawns in or after the fact. Okay, yeah, I have the last one. Alright, well, I'm just gonna run them around until the trap turns off. Then I'm gonna go buy some trip mines. I guess while we're waiting, though, I'll update the down counter to 5 now, because that round 70 down was pretty garbage. There we go. Again, I'm really not happy with my performance the last 15 rounds. Like, 57 to 65 up until the down was fine, but just after that really killed the mood. Pretty sure. Yep, I already did my gobblegum hit for round 71, so I'll have to wait until next round to get another hit on the cycle.
I've seen this sorcery before.
Oh, he respawned. Here, let me just fix that. And then, let's do a hit up here. Change it up a little. Oh. Well, this is a free hit. This is a free round.
So I may put you down.
Wall power. Alright, yep. Here, how do trip mines perform against dogs? Yeah, as I thought, they don't do shit. What if I, like, stick it against the wall here. Does that change? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. You know, in order for the trip mine to be at all effective, you know, it has to be against the wall like that. So yeah, like if a dog spawns there, it's probably not gonna kill it, but I'll at least be alerted to its presence. I'll have to see how well it works. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. The trip mines definitely do wait until the dog has spawned, but he's just too fast, so he outruns them. That's the problem. So I would have to predict the dog's trajectory, which I don't know if I can keep zombies away from that. You know, I don't think that would work. It's a neat idea. It's definitely worth a shot. But don't think it's gonna work. Bad dog. Stop spawning. Stop spawning for 1 second if you don't mind. Alright, so let me see. Ugh. No space, man. None at all. Come on! Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds, dude. Yeah. Let's see what that does for me. Yeah, I had a feeling that wouldn't work. Can I like angle them? Like the side of it maybe? It's the only other thing I could think of that would maybe let that work. Either that or... Again, like I said, you know, it could just be there as an alarm system. It could just be there as an alarm system. you know, if one ever spawns there. How did you not die? Alright. I'm assuming the rounds are getting a little bit longer, but you know, on current trends, I should be getting close to the end of the round now. And I've hit my cycle 2 or 3 times. 3 times. And I haven't gotten it yet. So I'm feeling pretty confident that if I need it in a pinch, I should be able to get it pretty reliably. So I'm not super worried about only having one. I really want to get my money's worth out of these self meds. So I'm gonna wait. Yeah, it doesn't work. Once I hit the trap, I'll pick it back up. Like, it's a neat idea, but the zombies can screw it up if I lead them close enough to it, so it just doesn't work. Hey, settle down, you. Come on. God, my aim sucks today. Bad dog. I saw you. There's more. Hey. There you go. Don't like it when that front one doesn't die. So it doesn't give me that moment of doesn't give me that moment of rest to swap weapons. I'm gonna pick up the further back one. I don't think a zombie getting too close to that'll trigger it. Should be fine. The way I've been running it, so. You know, I want to give the trip mine some chance to take it out. But trip mines are just not very good at what they do in zombies, unfortunately. Trip mines are just not very good. You know, just there's a good reason nobody uses them. Oof! You've gotta be kidding me, dude. I can't believe I didn't get stuck by a dog there, dude.
I am in your debt.
That's garbage.
Not the first time I've been this close to death.
Alright.
I am
Fuck me.
by all that
That is my second complete self-med gone in 20 rounds. I'm so fucking pissed at myself. Yep, there we go. There's number 3.
the flavor offends me.
Me too, Tack.
Endure.
Shouldn't have to be grabbing a third one in less than 20 rounds. Because again, I can't go through them at this rate. I just can't, dude. What the fuck is wrong with me, dude? I can't keep doing this, dude. This is stupid. So yeah, this game is turning out a lot like my Moon game did. My Moon no power game. Where I went like 80 rounds flawless, and then from that point on, everything just went to shit, and I could never fully recover. I was about to say, if I died right there, I would be so tempted to just fucking dashboard. That would be so stupid. That would be the worst down in history.
Don't be too anxious to cross swords with Tokyo.
Why are you not dead, front runner? God damn it, zombie. You had to take the trip mines too? What did they ever do to you? fix the damn downs counter. Ugh. Get out of here.
Have encircled my position. Something worse comes for death.
Okay, so now at the end of the round, I just need to remember to hit Gobblegum once to start a new cycle. Because it was fourth in my cycle this time around. You know, I think I have a better name for what I'm gonna rename this stream once I'm done for the night. I'm gonna rename this stream Why H Factor Sucks at Giant. Not why. I'm just gonna title it Why I Suck at Giant. Either that or I should make it a highlight video of just all my downs for the last 20 rounds. Whew, that one was pretty tight. I heard you. Yep, there's another one of you. Thank you for having some patience, dog, and not jumping down with your friend. I appreciate it when you can actually wait your turn. I think my new goal for downs is to try to knock down until, like, I don't know, 90 or 95, something like that. But I seriously have my doubts that's gonna happen at the rate I've been going. You know, again, if Widow's Wine was on this map, that would solve so many of my problems with this map. Because Widow's Wine would be so good here. But that's part of the challenge of this map, trying to play without it. I just find it stupid how all these other maps in Zombie Chronicles that didn't have it got a Wonder Fizz machine. But, you know, they didn't think to do shit about that for this map. You know, it's just like, deal with it.
Every scratch upon me will be made upon you 1,000 fold.
Oh, man. Wasn't expecting it. There we go.
Time I've been this close to death. And you, and you, and you.
Yeah, this is just gonna be renamed Why I Suck at the Giant. Because that's basically what this is at this point. Wait, excuse you? Why did you not get electrocuted? The other guy, I can understand, he was late, but you were right there in the thick of the crowd. How did you not die? It doesn't make any sense. Wait, are you serious? Why does this round feel short? It's way less ammo than I normally use. Okay. Weird. Oh, cool, ammo. Cool, a free round. I'm gonna have my Reese's. I'm gonna have my Reese's peanut butter egg.
Or undead. Vanquished.
That's what bugs me about working in retail. Cause like you know when every holiday's coming up. Because as soon as like one ends, or you know we get remotely close to one, you know we start putting out all the holiday merch.
Vanquish the demons.
You know, so even though Easter is more than a fucking month away right now, we have all the stuff out right now. But I bought some of the Reese's eggs tonight because I'm like, fuck it, I want some Reese's, damn it. Hey. Who gave you permission to spawn at the power switch? Jeez, that was a very involved trap cycle. I don't think so. Not again. Stupid dog. I remember a couple years ago, you know, maybe it was more like a year and a half ago or something. I don't know, just back when Black Ops 4 came out, or rather, back when like BO4 Zombies was like really unveiled and the game was like revealed to the world that yeah, this is happening. You know, one thing I was really hyped about for Black Ops 4 Zombies was all the like mutators and stuff they announced, where you could change the settings of the game. The problem is BO4 Zombies wasn't very good. But man, I would love to have those mutators for like turning on and off different kinds of zombies, or changing like the starting cache or what you can have and whatnot, just all that stuff. I wish I could have that in any other game. Like literally any other iteration of Zombies would have been better to have that level of control over. having that control in BO4 is just kind of pointless. One, because it basically, you know, that's basically what custom games is. And BO4 Zombies, in my opinion, it just is not very good. Like, it plays just fine. Like, I'm not saying there's something wrong with it mechanically. You know, just unlike the fundamentals of Zombies level, as someone who's been playing Zombies for, you know, close to a decade at this point, I just don't like the way BO4 Zombies plays with all these different types of zombies and health cap and being literally restricted to only ever having 4 perks that you can buy. No, you know, way to get more. You know, that combined with the fact that they redid the point system and pretty much, you know, the entire perk system in general, where they got rid of, you know, all of most if not all of the staple perks, and just kind of put all of this new shit that's a lot of it's kind of useless in its place. Like, the big thing for me was they got rid of Jug. And the only way to really give yourself more health was to frickin' do it in custom games or turn the difficulty down. And you know, that is just not my idea of fun to me. Like, you want... Like, I don't know what they were going for with Black Ops 4 Zombies, with how drastically they changed it. Another one of the changes I really didn't like was the change to the perk system. Or not the perk system, but the point system. Where you couldn't, like, infinitely farm points off the same zombie. Stupid dogs. Like, there's, you know, innovation to make the game better, but then there's innovation just for the sake of saying, you know, look at me, ooh, I'm different. And that's a lot of what I felt like BO4 Zombies was with a lot of the changes they made. You know, it was the devs just saying, you know, it was them just saying, you know, hey, you know, look at this. This is different from what you're used to. This is more fun, right? And the answer is no. No, it's not. Because you took away a lot of what made zombies iconic in the first place. But I think the point I was wanting to get across with what they did with perks is, you know, a lot of people might say with the old system, you know, there are certain perks you could say that are kind of like crutch perks, like Juggernaut and Stamina Up. You know, you could argue those are like, you know, a lot of, especially in a solo game with like quick drive and stuff, you could argue there are certain perks that you just kind of like need if you want to get far. Like, if we're talking most people, you know, like 99.9% of people, like if you want to get far in zombies, you know, it's like you're gonna need this and this perk, or this and this and this and this weapon. You know, it's like, that's just how it is. So if you wanted to change that, you know, like, I get it, but there's a better way to go about it, I think is what I'm trying to say. Because by scrapping basically all of the old perks and putting new ones in its place, and or changing what the old ones do, you know, you're not getting rid of crutch perks if most of the new perks suck. You're just creating new crutch perks. Like, I can't think of many people in BO4 Zombies who would run, you know, anything other than stamina up as their 4th perk. So we get the bonus effect of unlimited sprint. You know, with how fast-paced the zombies get in BO4, being able to move is kind of a necessity. You know, like, you basically can't play without that. And then there's other perks like Quick Revive for fast health regen. That's really helpful. A lot of people are going to want that. And then one I thought was really cool that they added was one of the canceled perks from Ascension, Bandolier. I think they called it like Bandolier Bandit or something. That's something I actually thought was really cool. Bringing in, you know, like an unused perk and giving it a new, you know, coat of paint. You know, giving an old perk a new purpose in a new game. Like that, I'm fully on board with that. That was really cool, and I loved it. Because, you know, being able to add more ammo to your stockpile, you know, that's awesome. A lot of maps, I think, would benefit from having a perk like that in the old days. You know? That's just really helpful, and that was a perk I used a lot. And for the life of me, I cannot remember what my 4th perk in BO4 was. I think it was like Electric Cherry or something. You know, because I found that pretty helpful at times. And I just couldn't think of anything else that was useful to run. Because so much of the perks in BO4 were just useless. You know, like, for example, the Stand Your Ground one, where, you know, if you stood your ground, you would start gaining armor. Like, at first I tried to use that, because I thought, hey, that's a cool concept. You know, stand your ground, you'll start to build up armor, where you can take some extra hits. You know, like, that sounds cool in theory. Until I learned how it worked. And basically how it works is you don't keep the armor you charge up once you leave the circle it creates. I'm gonna have to use a Wonder Waff shot here. You know, essentially, the armor only works I just had to use 3 shots there, and I'm not happy about that one bit. But yeah, just like once I found out how the armor, basically how I found out the, you know, just after I found out how the stand your ground perk worked in BO4, I'm just like, why? You know, just like after leaving the circle, you lose all that armor you just spent ages building up. It's like, but why? You know, it's like, just why? Why would you do that? That essentially just makes that perk worthless. You know, not only is BO4, you know, a game where standing your ground is not an effective strategy, but, you know, for the few times you can stand in place for a while, you know, it's either when you're not under attack or you're in between rounds. Like, it's like the devs didn't even know how their own game worked. It's just so dumb. Stop spawning there. I hate it when you do that. You know, like, there were some that were kind of useful, like, forget what it was, but like it was like whenever you were holding your shield out, you know, you could take damage from anywhere and it would count as towards the shield. You know, that's good as like a clutch perk, I guess, but I never found a use for it. And then there were just a lot of useless ones. Like they revamped Deadshot and gave it a yellow logo instead of black. I don't really see why. It basically does the same thing. And then there was a perk that let you see zombies through walls or something like that. It's like why would you waste a perk slot for that? Like that's not super useful in the long run, if you ask me. Like all it would really be useful for is you know, being able to see them around corners. Which, I mean, I could guess you could argue with how erratic and unpredictable BO4's zombies could be with the special zombies that could help out with how much you need to move. I don't know, like, that's from my experience anyway. But yeah, like, that just didn't sound very useful. And then there was the time slip one that I think made traps recharge faster. I think a lot of high rounders used that. God damn it, not again! That stupid dog did it again. 7 now. Fucking 7 downs. I'm so fucking pissed, dude. None of these downs should have happened, except for the first one. You know, I was fine with that one, but then you just had to go and fuck it up. Then you just had to go and fuck it up, you stupid dog. It's never anything else. It's never anything else. It's always the dogs. My God. This is not sustainable at all. You know what? I'm gonna change the downs message to just too many. I'm tired of listing them now. I'm just tired of listing the downs now. I'm not even gonna do it anymore. There's just too many to count at this point. What the hell was that?
It was not my time to die. This I already knew.
You've gotta be joking, dude. What is wrong with that corner? What the hell, dude?
Saving myself.
Can I go for 10 rounds without getting killed? At this point, I just want to get to 100 and pack it up, because I'm done. I'm done, dude. Yep, I kind of just want to get to around 100 now and just pack it up. 'Cause I'm done with this shit, dude. I'm done with these garbage downs. So done, dude. Fuck you. Done with your shit, dog. I'm just done. I'm not even mad at this point. I mean, just... This has happened so many times in the last 2 hours that, like, I'm out of things to say. I'm physically out of things to say about it. I have no words. None at all. It's just the amount of times I've been killed at this point in 2 hours is so infuriating. It's infuriating to the point where it's so fucking stupid that this has happened so many times in 25 rounds. Like, I would be fine with 3 at this point. Maybe 4. So I'm not always perfect to 100. I rarely am. But just this many times before 100 just pisses me off so much. Because it's like, I shouldn't be dying this many times before I even get to round 100. Fuck you. Stop spawning there. That is not where... Oh my god. Stupid dog. Excuse me, where did you come from? Stop spawning at that power switch. You know I hate it when you do that.
Every scratch upon me will be met upon you 1,000-fold.
Should be coming up on the end of the round fairly soon here.
Haven't circled my position.
Shouldn't be too much longer now. Ah, you got all but one trap. Good try. Yep, starting off the cycle the exact same way. Let's get another hit up here quick. Okay. Move, please. This isn't gonna last for much longer. Alright, so I've removed 2 things from my cycle. Fuck you. Stupid dogs. That's what you get. See, yeah, if I was stopping at 80, this would be a short stream. Yep, I'm starting to think I should start running my cycle the other way around now. Because I seem to get screwed over by that corner more than anything else. So maybe I should pick them off when I'm in that corner. But then that just raises the question, you know, what if they're coming from the left? Or I guess in this case, no, it'd be, what if they're coming from the right when I shoot? You know, just what happens then? And what if one doesn't die? It's a big enough horde. There's just so many little intricate things to think about when you're planning on using an area for a strategy. Because there's so much you have to take into consideration. So many little details to think about. You know, just what if this situation happens? What do I do then? Or, you know, what if that happens when I'm doing this? There's so many things you can't foresee until it actually happens, and you can see what happens. Not exactly helpful for someone like me who's kind of a trial by fire or learn by doing kind of person. So, you know, I feel like that's how I learn best. It's just trying things and finding out what works and what doesn't. Not the best way of going about things, but it works, you know? That's about all I can say. Just, it works. That's why usually the maps I'm not so great at are the ones where, you know, it's harder for me to find something that works. Because there's plenty of maps where with what it gives me just for me is not enough to come up with a strategy that works. starting to not go into that corner anymore. Because it's just a lot of bad vibes now. Every time I do. It's just a lot of bad vibes now. Which sucks. Because that corner strat works so well when you can keep it going, but when you can't, just what can you do? You know, because the U-turn strat has its own problems. It's just trying to find something that works, dude. You just can't always do it. Okay. Probably close to the end of the round now. I always find the most odd ways to gauge the end of the round. With this I can actually tell because I can generally tell how much Vesper ammo I've been using each round. You know, I wonder how much differently this strategy would have worked if I didn't hit the trap at all. Like if I just tried to kill everything with the Vesper. It would probably be slower. But I might also have less downs, too. And ultimately, you know, I don't exactly care how fast I get to a certain round when we're talking about high rounds and stuff. Like, I don't exactly care how long it takes, you know? I just care about getting there.
Hell hath sent its hounds.
Didn't I see that like 2 rounds ago? Counting wrong this whole time then? That is scary to think about.
The spirits come to our aid.
I'm tempted to look at the footage, but that would just cause a disruption. I don't want to do that. I'll just keep going.
They swarm like Yominokuni, locusts.
You got through? Lame.
Every scratch upon me will be met upon you 1,000 fold.
Oh, hi. Bye. This isn't really a good place to put those that'll catch the dog every time, you know. Just didn't turn out to be worth the investment, unfortunately. Just didn't turn out to be worth it, like I was hoping. I was hoping the trip mines would just kill it whenever it spawns there, like the Bettys do. But they're just too fast. I think that's like... that's a common theme in general for BO3, just... the zombies are too aggressive. One thing I never liked about BO3's zombies. I always found them to be too aggressive. Yeah, like I remember when I was on PS3, I did a test. Like I did a test to see how fast the zombie would break my shield. they were essentially hitting me. Like, it took them 17 seconds to break a shield, which was like, I counted 34 hits. It was like 34 or 35 hits. But yeah, basically, the zombies could hit you 2 times every second. Yeah, see what I mean? That was like 1 second, 2 hits from one guy. So, you know, just you pair that with how fast, you know, just you pair that with getting surrounded, and I mean, it's no wonder that when you get surrounded without like widows or something, you just go down instantly because you have no time to react. Boom. I wish that number wasn't so goddamn high.
That is called a reversal of fortune, beast.
Oh, cool, 2 of you, even better. No. Fuck you, stupid dog. Why do you have to exist? "75% of my downs on this map would be eliminated if you just didn't exist in the middle of rounds." But no. They just had to do it. Just couldn't help themselves. We're probably right on the cusp of the round ending here, so... Trap should probably finish it. Should be last. Yep. Okay, did I hit it already this round? Yeah, yes I did. Yeah, I definitely started a new cycle. So that definitely means I I counted like 4 dog spawns while I was running around over there, so I'm kind of on edge right now. Yeah, see. So yeah, I think with that Perkaholic, it started a new cycle. So I saw it like 2 hits before I got it. God.
I fear not your great numbers.
Okay, I just didn't see the trigger for Deadwire go off, so I wasn't sure if that hit. There we go. Close to leveling up again. Ha! 888. Ugh, are you trying to rub it in, game? I've died 8 times since round 55. me, why are you not dead, dog? Yeah, excuse you. God. How close does the zombie need to be in order for the trip mine to even trigger? That's what I want to know now. Because I didn't place those, you know, that close to the edge there. I feel like those shouldn't have triggered. That's why everybody loves to use them in multiplayer. Because in multiplayer, they actually do something. They kill things. Wow, who would have thunk it, right? No, but in zombies, trip mines are just worthless. They're kind of just worthless, because they don't really do anything. Stupid dog. I watched you spawn in. You're surprising me. Alright, 84. Okay. Let's see it. Yeah, I'll take it.
Candy will give me strength. This I know.
I'll refresh. So that was third or fourth. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think that was fourth. I think that was fourth again. Okay, trap's done. Yep, I've kind of just gone back to the... I think what I'm doing is a combination of both, really. Yeah, as I play this strat more, I'm learning having control over the switch isn't everything. It's gonna be a slow start for that trap, I'll tell you that. The thing I'm learning about this is just hit the trap whenever you can. Because oftentimes I forget one of the most basic rules of high round. You need to play it like surgery, or you're going to die a lot. That's something you really think I would know by now, but... I'm not the type who likes no for an answer when something doesn't work the first time. Alright, so 81 was the last dog round, so it's either going to be next round or on 86. I feel like if I ever tried this strategy again, I would probably pick a different weapon to be my shooty shoot weapon, to be my killer. I think I would want something that's better at shooting dogs than this. This might not have been the best decision to use the Vesper, as I'm finding out more and more. You know, like an HVK would have worked just as well. I'd have to run further for ammo though. The reason I did it though is because the Vesper is the closest. I can just grab it whenever. more or less the reason behind that decision. Calm down, y'all. You know, if you were gonna do something like this for a no power game, oh god, I can imagine the nightmare this would be to set up without power. Because then as soon as you went down here, you're trapped. You know, can't go back. The only way backwards to hit more Gobblegum would be to open the door, and that would just open up another can of worms that you don't want to deal with.
Does it take to kill Takio?
Yeah, the reason I keep that door closed is because there's just so many spawn points back there that half of them would just spawn behind me and not go through the trap at all, which makes the trap kind of worthless. Well, the whole point of this strategy was to make the trap as effective as possible. $85. I'm gonna go hit it again just to advance it. And it will be another dog round.
We have truly angered hell.
Only 6 shots. It's not terrible, I guess.
The strength of my ancestors flows through my veins.
I'm gonna hit it from up here this time. Great power. I was about to say, if he just walked through it and didn't die, somebody was never going to hear the end of that. Oh, hi. Of course one of them spawned over here. I hate that corner. With a passion. Stop messing me up, dog. Bad dog.
Swords with Tokyo.
There we go. Hey, how are we doing? I'll be honest, 2 hours 40 minutes in with no one. Didn't expect to have anybody here. What's everyone up to? Oh, I could be better, because when I booted up the stream tonight, I started around 56 and I had only one down, but things have changed since then. It has not been the smoothest 2 hours and 40 minutes, as you can see. I put like an hour and a half in before work today, getting everything set up, which with the way I have it set up, I haven't opened the Pack-a-Punch, so I had to So yeah, there's the time spent after work today, and then the like hour and a half I spent before work getting everything set up. Which, like I was saying, excuse me, how long does a red screen last, dude? That was stupid. Pro, yeah, that was so pro right there. That was so pro, dude. Totally. I totally know what I'm doing, man.
Something worse comes for death. Takio.
Yeah, maps I can say I've made it to 100 on with no downs are, I think, Rev and Ascension. Usually I'm not flawless to 100, but normally it's not this bad. Yeah, things took a turn for the worse once I started playing after work tonight. I don't know what happened. I played up to 55 flawless, and then things just went downhill from there. You know, it's the dogs that screw me up on this map. Because I think like 2 or at least 3 of my downs this game, of the 9 that I have, were from a dog slapping me after I got on a red screen and tried to get away. It's really annoying. That's really how that works. I would not have guessed that. Because I know back in the old days, if you hit yourself with, back in like World at War, we're talking like old days on like World at War. Like if you shot yourself with the Wonder Wop, it would essentially zap your Juggernaut, so that you essentially would go down in like one hit. So I know that's how it worked back then. Yeah. How do you do this? Play zombies for a decade, basically. Been playing zombies since I was like 13 years old, and I'm almost 22 now. You know, just this is something I've been doing for years now. And I know this probably isn't the best representation of that, but you know, just this ain't my best map. So when you read don't shoot, well, that's kind of hard to do. 13, yeah, that's nice. It's about when I started, and I started on World at War and BO1. And I think it was a year or 2 later, after I started playing, that like I got my first like round 50 plus game, and I'm just like, hey, you know, I'm pretty good at this. I think it was like round 59 on Kino on BO1 or something. That was like my first true like what I called a high round game back then. But you know, just yeah, you know, ever since I did that game, you know, it's like, hey, you know, I'm pretty decent at this. Yeah. Yeah, just if you wanted to be a high round player, you kind of just have to start as soon as you can. Hate it when that dog spawns with a power switch. Okay, there's 3 of you. How about we just do that? Really? Didn't even get all of them. I'm so mad. Come on, Waff. You had one job. You had one job, and it was to kill all the dogs. What other games do I play? Well, the 2 game series that I upload the most are Call of Duty Zombies, which is usually just like high rounds or funny clips with my friends, and then I do speed runs of levels on both Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces, and then there's just stuff I play on my computer. Other games I play in my spare time are Killing Floor 2, Titanfall 2. I play a lot of FPS. Play a lot of FPS games, is what I'm saying. But other stuff is like Diablo 3 and other kind of like RPGs. One I played for a while back, like a year ago, was Terra. Like every now and then I'll look at some free games. And then, what else?
I shall free your
There's quite a few games I need to get around to playing. One that I really want to load up at some point is Monster Hunter World. So I bought that like half a year ago, and I still haven't popped it in. And the whole reason I bought Monster Hunter World is because I was seeing trailers for the expansion they released, Iceborne. I'm just like, that looks really cool. I should play it. Alright, sounds good, my dude. But yeah, just there's games like that I want to get around to playing. Another one that's in my backlog right now is Days Gone. I bought that when it came out and played it a little bit with my dad because it looked like a cool game. He was always showing me like trailers for it, and just yeah, it looked really cool. But I haven't played it much since it came out. And Jake Burger, how you doing? I'll show you my highest round ever. Read my calling card. That's if you don't count any of my World at War high rounds, I should say. Because on World at War Shinonuma, I went to 672, and then on a custom map on PC, I went to round 804 or something like that. But yeah, Shinonuma style maps on World at War are incredibly easy once you hit the WAF, so that's why I say like 200 is my highest. But yeah, that 200 game on Ascension was just, it was my dream game right there, because 200 is the round I wanted to get to. You know, like way back when I was watching people like King Jackoff's Suit trying to get the first round 200 ever on Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2. Just that was such a cool thing to watch back then, back when high rounds weren't as optimized as they are now, I guess is how I'd put it. But yeah, yeah, I know, just world record on Shinonuma is just crazy. Gotta envy those people that just have a lot of time to play thousands of rounds like that. Even on a Shinonuma style map, like if I went back and tried to play it now, I would be happy with just 1,000 rounds. That's what I want to do on a Shinonuma style map someday. You know, whether it be on the actual Shinonuma or just a custom map like Farm Swamp or something like that. 72 hours on that game. That was about how long the round 200 game on BO3 Ascension was. Like in real time, I guess. Like it was played over a span of like 3 or 4 days, and I spent most of the time in those days when I wasn't sleeping or eating or anything, just playing away. That was before I had a job though, so I had a lot more time then. So nowadays it's harder to find time to do these longer games like this. It's easier on a game like Killing Floor 2, where it's an offline solo game, and there isn't like consumables and stuff to worry about. So that game's just not as high pressure as this, because with online solo, you know, just you have to have a stable connection, and if it goes out at any time, you just lose your round and you're screwed. And that's ultimately the point of why I want to have this count for my leaderboard. I was gonna say, did I not hit that dog? Had 90 on Rev 2 player. Not bad at all. You know, if I could get one of my buddies into like a day off, because I taught one of my friends the fast strat for Revelations, where you jump back and forth between the 2 windows at Barucht. That's what I like to do anyway, and it's one of many fast strats that works. And, the other one was, of course, the one with the 2 windows behind spawn, where you gotta leave the door closed. But I like the Barucht one better. But I think what I like most about Rev is that there's so many ways you can play it. You know, there's so many ways you can play Rev because it has so many powerful weapons at your disposal. Oh, you mean the guy who did 200 rounds without Jug on Horizon Rock? Because I've seen that. I've seen that. That's, you know, you gotta be a mad lad to do that. You know, just I remember seeing that video and him highlighting all of his previous attempts that didn't make it. You know, just that's dedication right there. Yep, that's a down. He is, is he trying to do the same thing on Noct now? Is that what he's doing? Or is he trying to like, what's the word I'm looking for here? Yeah, because, before people started going for like 200 or stuff, or this might be after people were starting to get the first 200s, but you know, there was one high round on Noct that really stuck out to me for a long time, and that was you know, just one of the most impressive records, you know, before like BO3 came out on Noct and Toten was around 136 on BO1. It was like, the guy's name was like Jam, whole bunch of numbers or something. But yeah, just I remember seeing the guy's video who got to 136 on BO1 Noct and Toten, and just how long he'd been playing and how slow his fucking system was running. Just so impressive. You know, it's hard not to be impressed with the dude, because Noct and Toten, you know, in BO1 and not World at War days. Maybe not so much World at War, but BO1 especially. Yeah, BO1 Nocturne Totem was brutal because, you know, just you only had Mule Kick and it was 2 hit down. You know, back in those days. And all you had on BO1 Nocturne Totem was Mule Kick and the Thunder Gun. You know, so just you had to play it like surgery. Well, I was gonna go until about round 90. I was gonna go between rounds 85 and 90. So I'm probably gonna stop when I hit round 90 tonight. And then I'm thinking I'm gonna play the last 10 rounds and then just axe it at 100 because I've already gone through 3 or 4 self. I think this is my 4th self. No, this is my 4th self med by now. And I kind of just don't want to keep burning through self-meds like this at the rate I've been going since round 55. You know, I kind of just want this game to be over with by now. But I also want another round 100, so... You know, I'll just go till I hit 100, and then I'll just probably kill myself with the trap. Yeah, you do that. Sounds good, dude. I don't know, I might go further than 90 tonight. No, it does. Just refreshes it if you grab one while you still have one. You know, I did that on my 200 Ascension game, and that works just fine, so... Alright, see you later, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Alright. Well, thanks. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I hope you like what you see on the channel. I kind of just upload whatever, whenever. You know, there's no particular theme to my channel other than just I play games and I upload whatever I want. So, yeah, if you like Sonic speedruns and funny clips from games, that's basically what I'm here for. See you later, dude.
Evil presses in on me. I shall continue.
Whew. Oh, hi. Dog.
I fear not your great numbers. How many zombies does it take to kill Takio?
Yeah, excuse you, dog. Where'd you come from? Probably spawned by the power switch. I don't think I ever explained it, but the reason my revives are double my downs is because when you use self-med and you have a quick revive in solo, the game counts it as 2 revives. You know, one is you picking yourself up with self-med, the other is the game carrying out the revive time for quick revive. Because both of them activate, you know, regardless of which one happened. Yeah, regardless of which one. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. Because if you don't pick yourself up with self-med before quick revive kicks in, then you're going to lose all your perks. And the whole point of using self-med is to keep your perks. It's kind of like near-death experience, except it isn't round-based, it's based, you know, it's down-based. Yeah, so the difference is if you're using near-death, you can go down as many times as you want for 4 rounds. But self-med lets you pick yourself up 3 times, guaranteed, you know, regardless of how long you have it. Regardless if you have it for 5 rounds or 30 rounds. So the idea is to play as well as you can and use it as a fallback if you make a mistake. But I've made a lot of those since round 55. So I think self-med is sick of my shit, is what I'm saying. Alright. Might have to run and grab ammo quick. The round doesn't end soon. I think they're still spawning, so I might have to hoard them up and go for an ammo run. still coming, alright. There we go. That's underground. Okay.
Your stench dishonors my sinuses. You will not take me. Blessings rain down from above.
Alright. Well, I'll keep going for like another 15 minutes or so. So I'll probably play this one last round and then call it a night. Because it is 2:45 in the morning right now, and I usually go and have breakfast at like between 3 and 4 a.m. I'm just kind of a night person in that regard, and my schedule at work reflects that, so yeah, that really works out. Another thing I've thought about doing to kill time in between trap uses is changing up my strategy altogether, making it more of a trap strat. Hey, you can settle down now. Stupid dog. There's seriously another one of you? Where did you come from? Damn dog. You know, just the only saving grace this game is gonna have is if I play... The only saving grace this round 100 attempt is gonna have now is if I play the rest of the game until round 100 flawless. And if I do make it to round 100 without going down again, I'll keep going, and if I can keep that up till 110, then I'll keep going. You know, only if I can play flawless, you know, for the next 2 10-round intervals will this game continue. You know, if I go down again between now and, well, yeah, totally ignore what I just said. Well, you can ignore what I just said. Yeah, you can ignore what I just said. This run's dead. This run's dead at round 100. Sometimes I wonder why I open my mouth at all. So I was just inviting that to happen. I was just inviting that to happen by saying that. But yeah, I was gonna say, you know, when I was on 10 downs, if I didn't screw up from now until round 100, that I would keep going and see if I can make it to 110 without dying. But I didn't even get to finish my sentence before the game decided to say, hey, shut up. We all know that's not gonna happen.
You are all going to die.
So yeah.
Victory.
So yeah, I'm gonna call this a trial run of what could have been a high round. I'm gonna keep going until I hit 100, but after that, I'm out. I'm done. I don't want to play this map anymore. I just want to get my round 100 and move on now. I'm done. I have gone down 10 times in the last 3 hours, 12 minutes. And that bothers me. Because I shouldn't have that many downs in such a short period of time. That's just not how it should be. Because, frankly, I'm supposed to be better than that. I'm supposed to be better than that. You know, I'm supposed to be better than averaging going 3 or 4 rounds per down. I'm just supposed to be better than that, but I'm not right now. You know how I was saying at the beginning of the video that going down can, you know, how going down once can just start a domino effect on your run? Well, this is what I meant by that. This is exactly what I meant by that. Because that's all you're thinking about for the rest of the game. Once you start piling up downs like that, it just kills your whole mood and your motivation. You know, it's just when you get a huge chain of downs like that in 35 rounds, it really does not keep you motivated to want to keep playing. Because you're just like, this is a terrible match. You know, I should just quit. Just start over, do better. I think this is gonna be my 5th self-med, and I just shouldn't be going through that many of them in such a short span of time. Just, I should not be going through 5 self-meds in less than 50 rounds. You know, each self-med should last me 10 rounds minimum, but it hasn't. And if you're wondering what I'm rambling about, a person who just joined, I'm just talking to myself. For the people who watch this after it goes up. whoever actually decides to do that.
How many zombies does it take to kill Takio?
Wondering why I was rambling to myself about downs and self-meds. There you go. I haven't had the best night.
I will not succumb to you. And you, and you. Try as you might. I cannot be surrounded.
And that's gonna do it for round 90. Man, that's only like 5 or 6 minutes? I suppose I'll do another round. It's not even 3 o'clock yet where I live. And that's when I said I was gonna call it quits, so I'll play another round or two, I guess.
So I shall continue.
many dogs are there right now? My god. You know what? Stop spawning, stupid dog.
Not the first time I've been this close to death.
When was last dog round? Oh, right, 89. What am I saying? So I'm not even close to a 3 round. Dog. That's what you get.
How dare you share the same air as Takio? You are all going to die. Remember my name. Takio! Death comes for us all. Something worse comes for them.
That's kind of a weird spread.
I am surrounded by all that is unhurried. How many zombies does it take to kill Takio?
End of round should be like one more trap cycle.
Don't be too anxious to cross
Just
swords
judging
with
by
Takio.
the length of rounds right now and how much ammo I use per round. And I think after this round here, I'm gonna call it a night.
Try as you might, I cannot be surrounded.
Get out of here, dog. Piss off.
Will be met upon you 1,000-fold.
You're just trying to rub it in, aren't you? Spawning right in front of my face. I am surprised I got through that. I thought I was gonna have to take a shot there. End of round still doesn't really seem to be in sight yet. Might have to run and grab ammo for my Vesper pretty soon. If the round doesn't end in a minute here. Well, I mean, I have my RK5 if I really don't feel like it. Yeah, there we go. End of round. Alright, it is 3 o'clock in the morning where I live, and that is gonna about do it for me tonight. Got a little further than I wanted to, but at what cost? More than I'm willing to admit. Remember when I had only one down at round 55? Me too.